Hi! Happy St. Patrick's Day from Read the Stars, and a special shout out to all my friends who really are Irish, because I'm not, but I'm wearing the green anyhow. Look, it's been a rough week, and it's going to get rough again, but we do have this one day to celebrate. And so today, being St. Patrick's Day, I put up an article for everybody to find something that I think is really important for us to remember. All of us, in some way, shape, or form, have good luck, right? And if you don't feel that way, maybe the article will help you to find out where you can find it according to your sign. We go through each of the signs and talk about the two signs in relation to them that have the planet Jupiter involved with them. I use the traditional method of sign rulership for those of you who are learning astrology or already know it. I don't believe that planets that we can't see with our naked eye can actually be hosts inside a zodiac sign. And that's what a ruler is. A planetary ruler is a planet that has an affinity with a sign. Very briefly, in Aries we have Mars, the daytime side of Mars, you know, the raging bull. And speaking of bulls, the second sign is Taurus, and that's ruled by the nighttime side of Venus. And Venus, in this sense, is very earthy and, you know, sensuous and all that kind of great stuff. Well, then we have Gemini. It's ruled by Mercury. Mercury is neither male nor female. It's a hermaphrodite. And so Mercury rules Gemini. And so, you know, when planets come into Gemini, they better be able to get along with Mercury. That's sort of how this rule thing works. Cancer, ruled by the moon. Okay, that's why Cancer people change their moods every 5 minutes, because they are like the moon. They have different phases, and they also are very emotional. Leo, ruled by the sun. Fiery, magnificent, great leader, vibrant. That's the sun. Virgo is the other sign that's ruled by Mercury. Okay, and Mercury in Virgo, where Gemini is like, you know, very nimble in terms of communication. Virgo's communication is more internalized. They take things in and analyze them. And so that's how Mercury and Virgo are related. Libra is related to the daytime side of Venus, you know, the glamour girl, the one who always must see everything in perfect balance and must have everything perfect and beautiful. And that's how Venus and Libra are associated. Scorpio is the nighttime side of Mars. Okay, and to me, I always like to think about the ninja. So instead of like coming at you with a club or an axe, Mars in this case comes at you in the night, grabs you and slices your throat without you knowing least of what happened to you. And that certainly sounds like a Scorpio scorned, doesn't it? But it's also, it speaks to Scorpio's ability to exact justice, but in a way that outsmarts just about anybody, because they are some of the most intelligent people around. And speaking of intelligence, we have Sagittarius, which is one of Jupiter's signs. And it is the daytime side of Jupiter. The sun is very exuberant and happy and has a great sense of humor and all that stuff. And so when a planet comes into Sagittarius, its host is Jupiter. So, you know, the planet must get along well with Jupiter. We can talk sometime about what planets get along together, but that might be a little more astrology than most of you want to know. The next sign after Sagittarius, of course, is Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn. And it is ruled by the nighttime side of Saturn, the softer side of Saturn, the one that organizes and brings everybody together for a common purpose. The sign of Aquarius is also ruled by Saturn. And it is ruled by the daytime side of Saturn, which must see everything the way that it is and it can't be changed. And that is very true of Aquarius people, although they can be visionary. They also are very stubborn in their beliefs. I always say about Aquarius people, they say that everybody can think whatever they want to think as long as they agree with the Aquarius. And then finally, last but certainly not least, we have Pisces, who has the nighttime side of Jupiter as its ruler. And this is the infinite desire to merge with the, you know, whatever the next plane is. Whether you see it as being God, the other side, whatever you want to call it. But Pisces has a genuine natural tap on that at all times and bring that wonderful loving energy into the world so that we can all use it in the form of compassion and love for one another. And Lord knows we need that in the world right now. So we'll go back to some world events probably tomorrow, but for today, go out there, enjoy yourself a little bit. Be very careful though, because if you read your daily horoscope on readthestars.com, you're going to find out Neptune is lurking out there. So one little drinky poo can turn into several drinks that on Friday morning just aren't going to feel too good. So be careful, have fun, as I always say to people when they look at me and go, how can I do both? But try to do that. And everything in moderation, and much happiness and good luck to you.